WesTEN. I'm Allison Mazzila with the WesTEN, what we're calling today the WesTEN. All of WesTEN's most interesting events, happenings, and people in 15-ish minutes or less, between two pints. I mean, the news this week, people. But dear citizens, do you ever ask yourself, how do I feel about hedgehogs, coyotes, fluffy dogs, middle schoolers? Well, hang on to your hats, because in our next segment, what we're calling Wild About Weston, Rachel Hoffman from Boston Hedgehogs joins me to help you decide how you feel about the smallest and quilliest.
Now I breed hedgehogs and have a room full of them.
A room
I
full.
do.
How do you know if it's a hedgehog or a hedgehog-S?
So the boy hedgehogs come out with bow ties, and the girls with pink bows. So
you got me on that one. Nicely played. I like that. Here's a multiple choice question for you. I know that they are not native to North America. You can't find them out in the wild.
No wild hedgehogs here.
So multiple choice. Did they come here from Europe? Did they swim across the Atlantic? A. B. Cross the Russian land bridge really slowly? Or C. Sail over on a mini Mayflower?
I think I've seen evidence of the mini Mayflower on Instagram somewhere.
We need to track that down. It's fantastic. What are any little known facts about hedgehogs that we should know?
Hedgehogs are insectivores. They're opportunistic feeders, so they'll eat tiny bugs, eggs, little lizards, kind of whatever they find in their path. They're nocturnal, so they're up all night, sleep all day. Hedgehogs can run up to 4 miles per hour in very short bursts.
Because of CrossFit and their wheels?
Yeah, because of wheel CrossFit, that's right.
When they have a litter, how many do they tend to have?
So they will generally have between 2 and 6 hoglets, is what they're called.
Hoglets.
Yeah, so they're actually born without quills, but their quills come in within hours.
Tell us a little bit more about like the Hedgehog Day tradition.
So from my understanding, originally the entire thing started in Europe and was originally called Hedgehog Day with the same premise.
As Groundhog Day.
As Groundhog Day, and then once it was discovered there were no hedgehogs in America, they switched over to groundhogs at that time.
Do you happen to know why or when they started Hedgehog Day in Europe?
That I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Well, in turn, we'll check that out. We at the WesTEN have decided to follow the old country's ways, loyalists that we are, and celebrate Weston's first ever Hedgehog Day. So a little bit later in the show, we're going to meet Quilly, who will be our first official hedgehog of Weston. Well, that was educational. I mean, who knew that hedgehogs are the groundhogs of the old country? Not me. Now, before we move on to meet Weston's very own select hog, just a disclaimer, please note that no hedgehogs were harmed in the filming of this next segment. And now to the hedgemeister and his handler, Sarah Lappy. What would tempt him out?
Probably mealworms.
Mealworms?
Yep.
His food of choice? Mm-hmm. Do you sprinkle them on the table?
Yeah. Just give him a little trail mix.
Oh, trail mix.
Mm-hmm.
Complete with cranberries?
Yep, it's got some berries, some vegetables, some dried egg, some nice treats.
And I presume they have very good senses of smell.
Yes, they do.
He's turning. He's turning. We can have this on camera.
He's on
And he's on it. Oh my, he's fast. I have never seen a hedgehog eat. He's kind of like a little vacuum. And he's definitely picking through the...
Yeah, he does not like the white stuff.
Yeah.
He will not eat
That's
that.
how my kids choose trail mix. Just the M&Ms.
Yep.
Now I'd like to welcome to the show Leon Gomond, Weston's town manager and the official arbiter of whether or not Quilly sees his shadow this year. Leon, can you please confirm what does happen if, in fact, Quilly sees his shadow?
From what I understand, if Quilly sees its shadow, there's at least 2 more years of construction in the town center.
Oh, fingers crossed that he does not. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, be here. Really? You don't say. I'll Okay. I can honestly say that I declare that Weston's Quilly has seen its shadow, and we can expect at least 2 more years of construction and detours in the town center. I would like to present this proclamation to Quilly in honor of his service to the town of Weston.
Thanks, Quilly, Sarah, and Leon. We'll be seeing you again next year, or perhaps sooner if the citizens demand a recount. Recently, we were fortunate to meet up with Weston's K-9 officer, Mike Rizzatello, and K-9 Knox, a 2-year-old German Shepherd who's new to the department. Before both officers headed off to boot camp for the next few weeks, the police department kindly allowed us a few backstage passes to meet Knox. I was able to totally fangirl out and see up close how this smarty pants dog works. Smarty pants. As an aside, I personally have a deep bond. With Knox. Not only am I the dog whisperer of WesTEN, according to my esteemed producer, but I also lived in the Slovak Republic, Knox's homeland. And yes, we both speak Slovak, dog, and a little German. So sitz down und watch. Hey everyone, it's Allison Wazila at the WesTEN. Today we have the mother load of interviews. I can't handle it, I'm so excited. It's like meeting the Wizard of Oz. Plus I have a thing with authorities, so I'm a little bit nervous. But I would like to introduce to you Officer Mike Rizzatello and his dog, Weston's K-9, Knox. Come on in. Hi guys.
How you doing?
Let's start with how old is he? How did Weston get a K-9?
So Knox is just over 2 years. We got him last September. He came from the Slovak Republic. We got him through the Stanton Foundation. They provided a grant of approximately $40,000, maybe a little bit more, to fund the whole program. It was to outfit a cruiser, purchase the dog, build a kennel, also pay for the training.
Which I'm sure is not cheap.
No, the initial training was 14 weeks, and then he'll be starting his secondary specialty training next week, which is 10 weeks.
It's like middle school.
Yeah, so they cover the expenses for that.
And how were his grades with the first?
His were good. It was mine that were a little questionable,
All
but
right, we'll tell your parents.
the chief knows.
I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. What does he do around here? Does he have chores? How does he help?
He helps me be a better police officer, and he helps our department with finding missing people, finding evidence.
If I misplace my keys, or if you misplace your keys, can he find those for you?
He could, but we don't recommend people calling for that.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Note to self. Do you have a bag brand of choice that you recommend for Knox?
I just use the blue cheap ones I get off Chewy, so.
Oh, Chewy. We love Chewy. Moving on, how does Knox relax in his off hours?
He doesn't. His idea of relaxation is working, so in order to play, he has to work and earn it. So we do stuff off duty to reward him and give him that play.
If I offer him some toys, would he accept?
No.
Sits. This one?
Nope.
Really? Ball?
Nope, can't have that either.
Ball? Oh, he's excited. Oh, this one not. No.
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry, Knox. Cat toy.
Nope,
Snake?
still can't have that.
Okay. Well, he seems excited. I'm sorry. What about last choice?
He wants it, but he can't have it.
Question for you.
Quiet.
Knox.
I don't even know what you're asking. I didn't see where you're going with that.
He's speaking to me right now. in Slovak, and I would like to ask him a few questions. May I do that?
Sure.
Okay. Knox. Rozumiem, že ty si zo Slovenska. Good, okay. Ako často chodíš domov? He goes home, never, but dreams of it.
So,
Can we have him search and rescue?
yeah, I can put an article out and have him search if you want to do that.
I
We
would
could
love that.
Just show how he looks for something and how he's rewarded.
We would love that. Let's do it.
All right?
Okay.
Abort. Find it. Good boy. Lots. 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 Good boy.
Now, viewers, I remind you that Knox is a working canine and should not be approached for a quick pet or a high five. Though it's really, really hard not to because he's such a fluffy, fun, and gorgeous guy. But you can say hi to Officer Rizzatello anytime, and he'll probably give you a high five. Now, because of our love of Knox here at the WesTEN, we've officially started the WesTEN Knox fan club. Now, if you'd like to sign up for it, send us an email at wes-10@westonmedia.org. We don't know what you'll get, probably not these, but our admiration. And if you'd like a Knox baseball card, please stop by the police department. They'll be happy to see you. Information on the back. Now, last but not least, a limited edition potograph. Like mine. If you want it, you can't have it. Because apparently the officer has been banned from the kitty paints in his house. But thank you, Knox. Still some Wild About Weston news. After reading recent Facebook chatter, we feel that this upcoming event couldn't come at a better time. Living with Coyotes. Coyotes is a presentation about this interesting and wild neighbor of ours. And it will be held this Thursday, February 6th at 7 p.m. in the community room at the police station. Learn how to scoop coyote poop, make a coyote bed, and get your coyote on the morning buzz. Wait. Oh, you're not supposed to live with the coyotes. You're supposed to live near the coyotes. So show up and learn, people, and then you can chatter on Facebook. Now, in a mere coincidence of timing, also at the police station is a blood drive. Actually, it's a few days later. It's on Monday, February 10th from 11:30 a.m. until 6 p.m. when the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and Brigham and Women's Blood Mobile will be on site taking blood donations for the Kraft Family Blood Donor Center. You can do it. You can do it, Weston. Lives depend on it. So give blood, not roses, for Valentine's Day. For more information, check out the official town website. And in one final moment of wildness, let's check in with Elle Woods at the middle school. Skylar Brunk, who plays Elle Woods in the middle school's musical production of Legally Blonde. This Thursday through Saturday. Elle?
Hi, I'm Elle Woods, and join me and Breezer at Legally Blonde Junior at WesTEN Middle School.
Whoa, her energy and excitement is palpable. Come see Elle take on Harvard Law School at the Amy Potter Center, February 6th through 8th. 4 performances await, so let's support our kids who've worked really hard for weeks. In just moments, the songs will be stuck in your head too, and you'll wander around your house like me, singing, oh my God, you guys, looks like Elle's gonna win the prize. Serious, it won't leave. And last but not least, if this wildness has all been too much for you, come on over to the Spellman Museum of Stamps and Postal History, where you can quietly make Valentines with vintage U.S. love stamps, no less. How lovely. Saturday, February 8th from 10 until 3, and then go down the street and see the play. So until next time, enjoy WesTEN, where our news is not always short, our woods are wild, and tomorrow brings another day. So be kind to your neighbors. For the WesTEN, I'm Allison Muzila. Oh, not so far.